Good morning. This is Bachmann 32880. It's a Fairburn Tank engine, London Midland Scottish. It's a 264. There's two of these left in real life, and they were mainly used on suburban passenger trains. They made 277 of them between 1945 and 1951. This one was built in real life on the 12th of July 1947 and removed from service on the 25th of April 1964. It's a weathered locomotive. I've put coal in it. It's analogue, and you can see for yourself the detail. Don't need to run through it. If you look at it on a 4K TV, you can zoom in on an iPad and you can see how good the detail is. Fantastic locomotive, and it really does look the part. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I was a bit concerned because it's such a long engine that it would struggle, but it's going through a curve point here really slowly, and the other way. Slow speed running, absolutely fantastic. Here we are on a radius 2, and that is tight. It doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. In fact, it's off the track. Stop, turn it off. Put it back on the track. It doesn't like the radius 2 off the curve point. Okay, so if you can take it back. Backwards it's okay. Bring it forward again a little bit faster. You do it quicker, it does, but slowly. It does not like, slow it down, it doesn't like the radius 2 like that. Okay, do you want to cross the, close the crossing and bring it round? And this is even tighter, and you can see it comes off the track. Okay, do you want to change that C21? Change C21 at the top. That's it. Now put the loco back on the track. And here we are going through reverse curves. And can you take it back, please? And what we've done is we've opened the curve point up so that it's not quite so tight, and you can see it's easy. And back again. And it's easy. Right, here we are, we're going to try the train in the other direction, so if you can bring it back please. Curve point, radius 2, really tight. Going backwards in the other direction, it's absolutely fine. And can you take the train forward please? And you can see it's doing the reverse curves, no problems. And this is really tight. Can you open the lower crossover please? Can you bring the train back please? And here we've taken some tension out of the curve by opening the crossover. And can you bring the train back please the other way? And that's no problem. And take it back please. And can you open the upper crossover for me please? And can you bring the train back please? And now we've opened that radius 2 up, outer part of the radius of the curve point, and it's easy. And back again please. That's pretty cool. Can you bring it back, please? And bring it back, please. And that's a curve point that it's dealing with, no problem. I'm going backwards, curve point, Y point, Y point, easy peasy. And here we are on the really tight radius 2 on a curve point. And if you can bring it back, please. And in this direction it can deal with it. It's just the other direction it struggles, but I'm not going to knock it for that. Here we are doing the reverse curves. And bring it back, please. The only place this struggles is on a curve point onto a radius 2, and it's not the only locomotive that does it, so I'm not going to condemn it for it. Slow it down a bit. You see it runs superb, it's a fantastic loco. As this did mainly suburban routes all over the country, they've given it a typical 3-coach suburban train. Here it is the Heritage Railway speed. And here's the Suburban Express. Here's the Heritage Railway speed. Here's the Suburban Express speed. And here we are running backwards, like these do a lot of the time. Well, the two that are in preservation do, so I thought I'd show it. Here we are pulling a heavy freight train, all weathered trucks, weathered locomotive, which I think is pretty cool. I weathered the Reddish trucks and the others I bought weathered. I think this really looks effective with weathered coal trucks. Okay, here's the Fairburn 264 going around the war loop with 3 coaches. It was used for, they were used for light suburban work around the country. Smashing loco from Bachmann. You saw an issue with it coming off the back of a curve point onto a radius 2. That's my track, not the loco. Off the back of a curve point, you really need to be going into a radius 3 or at least a little bit of straight before you hit a radius, hit a radius 2. And you can see it's absolutely smashing, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing it run. Thank you.